Oh, thanks for joining us. Great win tonight. First question will go to Steve. Go ahead, Steve.
Oh, congratulations on that. You've been waiting a while for that kind of complete game, I would think.
Yeah, absolutely. Just can't really say enough about the coaches and their prep. Just everybody all week. This was a complete organizational win. Made a decision to come out a little bit early after practice. I can't say enough about all three phases of the situation and complementary.
Yeah, things are breaking up. I don't know, maybe my internet here.
I don't.
Is Yeah, I'm at the cottage, but it's usually fairly good internet. When you mentioned complementary football, the offense making marches and hanging on to the ball, that had to help the defense, and the defense played great. You guys hear me? Shit.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. It was frozen, so you can
Okay.
start over. I don't.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you now.
Can you hear me?
I got
Okay.
you now.
You mentioned okay. You mentioned complementary football. The defense played great, but I assume that part of that was the fact that all those long drives, those long possessions were very important.
And that's what I mean, obviously, Steve, there by complimentary. We were able to give our defense a rest. We kept them off balance. We were able to run the ball pretty effectively, consistently, and keep them off the heel. Scott called a great game, and the players executed it. And then, obviously, we were able to turn the ball over a little bit, or take it away, I should say. And it proved nice for us.
Given, well, okay, let's start with Butler. Can you talk about his game? I mean, yeah, it was good, and it was all tough running between the tackles, but some really good blocking, as you say. Nice rhythm to the drives, very good rhythm. Can you talk about him a little bit? I mean, obviously he was up for this game. Had a good game last week.
Yeah, well, I can just say this, that, he's one of those backs, when you feed him, he just gets a little bit warmer. I just love that we stuck with it there. I mean, there was a few tackles for loss there, but it didn't deter us, right? They were changing things up on us, keeping them off balance. But I think just keeping them off balance there, and not turning into a drop back pass game really helped Taylor. And then I thought we made some big catches, especially coming up off our goal line there down the stretch.
Yeah, the Taylor's game itself, that's the kind of game that seems to be going on in the CFL right now with the types of quarterbacks. Keep the ball possession, looks like a lot of RPO, keep him honest with the run, and swing him out of it a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's really what's working that day. I can't speak for other teams. I can just say that We're trying to find our identity as we're getting a little bit more healthy. We're using our roster a little bit in a different way at this point in time. And so, yeah, this is just. They've won some big ball games. They're very exciting, high-powered offense, and I thought we controlled that for the most part. They had a few drops, but I thought we were able to get some pressure and not let Vernon out, there. And then again,
Right.
You can't say enough about the offense, just controlling the ball. And then when we had to punt, because the offense was able to get the ball out of there, it was, we pinned them down there. So Vedvik did a great job there. And obviously Legs had a great bounce back game when we needed to get some points. And so Mark stepped up for us.
Powell seems to have such composure. You've mentioned this before, but there's still, I mean, 6 games or something like that.
Yeah, and I think when you don't get smoked, smacked back there, it helps. I think he got dinged there a little bit, and he was able to bounce back. And that just tells about his grit and just how much he wants it. He just wants to be better. And yeah, he's the only thing that's lacking with him is experience. And the only way to gain experience is to play.
And now you got like you got plenty of time to prepare for Toronto. Does this give any momentum or buoyancy heading into? I mean, it's already going to be a big game, always, no matter what the records are. But now, I mean, off this win, does that make any difference?
We're just going to enjoy it. You do want to use things like this for sure, but we're playing, the best team in the league, and we're going to have our hands full there, but it's exciting. That's all I can tell you,
Right.
Steve. And I can't really tell you what it's going to mean. I can tell you that we're going to prepare, we're going to line up, and we're going to expect to win like we do ever since, I've been here.
Okay. Thanks. I took too much of your time there. Okay. Thank you.
No, you're good. Thank you, Steve.
Oh, thanks for joining us.